All right, we had to get back on here one more time to go ahead and clarify, clear up that last video I did. It was very, very, very misleading from what was actually or is actually my heart and intentions. Okay, now generally it was basically speaking on that of collaboration, and I stated first and foremost I wanted to be with my family, and then open up collaborations there to uh, others and everything if they wanted to collaborate. And being that my mouth, I mean, my name in a lot of people's mouth right now is is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So therefore, if we've had some type of disagreement in the past and everything, to where we can clear that up and everything, listen to each other and clear those up. Okay. Why? Because again, like this time is precious right now. This time is a go time, and so when we do come together, even if you have arguments with somebody or you know, uh, and you need to clear it up, I think it's best to do it beforehand and then proceed to go ahead and collaborate with each other, especially with everybody has different gifts and everything, different levels of understanding. And so with that right there, I wanted to go ahead and get back on here to clear that up. I touched my nose when I had spoke my sister's niece's name, and then I said, I'm not going to lie to you. I want to be with my family first, and then open up, And the last one is true. I should have said, but first and foremost, I want to be with my family. And I don't know what this was right here. Honestly, that is not the way I even feel about Nisha. A lot of it is confusion, but I know that we can actually sit down and talk those things out, at least get to an understanding, even if we didn't do anything, and we didn't collaborate, you know? So that's the main thing. And then the color border around was green, you know, different, so green is actually, for growth, prosperity, and a positive everything. But then you have greed and envy also for a negative. And greed is not in my person at all. And envy, I learned this from a rabbi, okay? And it stuck with me. I've said it before and I'm going to state it again. He said, let us celebrate our differences. Matter of fact, I think when I did the little record over in Germany, that's what we were. I'm not gay, but the music and everything was actually for fashion, you know, over in Germany. And so we're celebrating each other's differences. And so that's the reason why I can't envy. I can't envy anybody because everyone is different. So I had to get back on here and clarify that, you know, because like I said, I had really never thought to. I've heard people say, this Mercury retrograde and stuff like that. Hey, I guess it makes a lot of. I'm Gemini, Cancer, fumble on words. Okay, and being more cautious, or not even cautious, just being more attentive to my hand movements and so forth. You know, uh, because all those things together this right here, and I'm not going to lie to you. Those are all textbook things as far as noticing or when people lie, from that has been instructed, you know, inside of reading body language. And we all know these types of things. That's the reason why I wanted to get back over here and express with my hands now that I didn't mean those things at all. It's not, I'm actually looking to learn and grow. All right. Now, with that green being grow, yes, yes. So that's what I wanted to say a little bit earlier. Now, I left that up there. I could have just took it down, but I left that up there because we are, uh, when we are authentic, then I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to hide anything. If I made some mistakes or failures, they're out there. I fail and I fail and I fail. We fail until we get better. So that's the reason why I left that up there, and I'm going to leave it up there. But I am going to still get back on here and correct it to make sure it's reflecting what it is that's inside of my heart, inside of my mind, that I want to go ahead and put out there earlier today. All right. So with that, this is a little bit longer, and I may have repeated myself inside of it a little bit, but at least I'm satisfied with what's actually on here now. And I know it's going to go to the moon. It's going to go to the moon, and even over it, as far as what I had stated and everything that happened. Hand gestures inside of the last one. So we'll leave it. We're going to leave it. It's going to happen anyway. It's already happened. We'll leave it, but it's not my intention inside of my heart. Okay, inside of my mind. That is not my intention. All right, so I'm going to leave this right here. And once again, well, now it's nighttime for sure. And so you guys have a good night. And yeah, just chill, I guess. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.